whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver.
Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button below for more amazing content coming your way soon.
I assure you, many of you lamenting the problem of electricity, power. Yes, we are paying attention to that. The Grid Asset Management Company, CAMCO, which will inject approximately 1,500 megawatts into a new grid corridor. We are going to improve on it. Electricity will become better, and be assured there will be opportunity and progress in our industrialization path.
Now, somebody promised to give you stable power supply if he gets elected or if he gets into office. And then here we are in his administration. There's no lights. Not just that there's no constant power supply, but there's no lights. And the video where he said such thing is still there for all and Sunday to see. Everybody's seen it. And instead of questioning this president of a person called President Bola Tinubu, you are busy campaigning for him. Like what? Make it make sense to me. Let me understand. Make it make sense. Something that somebody couldn't give you. You expect that person to give it to you when you give him another chance. Like his administration is still running, He has failed woefully in providing constant power supply. He's there talking about national grid, blah blah blah. What we have is epileptic power supply. Is even I don't know what to say. Living dead. I remember those days when we were kids. There was one. I think it should be Korean movie or what? That was so living dead. That's what we are living in this country. That's what we are passing through. And you still want to vote for this person, or you are still campaigning for this person. Make it just make sense. Just look at the way he was talking at that APC National Convention in Abuja. I was ashamed. If you weren't ashamed, if you're not ashamed, I am ashamed that such a person is my president. No coherence of speech. Like it's not just there. They say that when chips are down, water will find its level. That's exactly what we are experiencing in Nigeria. I'm even aware that I'm even sure that even the vice president, because vice president is an orator who has coherence of speech. If he's talking, of course, you know that an intellectual is speaking. He may not be a good leader, but then if there is one thing I give up for him is his oratory skills. I'm even aware that I'm sure that even while he was standing there with President Bola Tinubu, he, in fact, in his mind, he would be like, "What's this?" Because President couldn't even communicate to us. And by communicate, I'm not talking about somebody speaking good English. That's what I'm saying. But communicating your vision, communicating your leadership, the plans you have for the country, what you've done, what you've achieved so far, or maybe it could be because he has not achieved anything. And that's why all these are playing out. Did you watch that video? Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense at all that we are being governed by people who cannot communicate their visions for us. I saw a video, the Dutch president, prime minister, who has been there for, I think, over a decade or thereabouts. I'm not sure exactly. But then he left office and there was just rode off in his bicycle. Simple. As simple as that. He will just go to his house peacefully. I feel like we are, that moment when you start a generator, there's what we call, I pass my neighbor generator in Nigeria, Tiger generator. You start it and then you want to plug all electronic appliances in your house, including iron, electric kettle, boiler, refrigerator, and a lot of things. It would overburden them, the generator. That's exactly what's happening in Nigeria, whereby our leaders that are supposed to be in their retirement home, playing with their grandchildren and great grandchildren, they are there in government houses. Doing what exactly? Doing what? They say we are the leaders of tomorrow. Are we still the leaders of tomorrow? Because these people, they've eaten into our own chain of leadership. Leadership is a chain. I don't know. They are still they don't want. Am I saying that? No, see, Tinubu should be in his 90. Forget about the lies being told. Forget about the lies being told. Why can't you just retire, go back to your house, and the rest allow others to come in? It doesn't make sense. Thank you for watching.